Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is BestInSlot with not one, not two, but actually a cheeky 3 little mod spotlights for Jurassic World Evolution. I have been sans internet for the last few days, so we're doing a little bit of catch up on the cooler things that have come out across that time period. This is the first. Ignore everything else in the background. This is the only thing you're allowed to look at. So we're going to Alt F2. We're going to put the tongue away. There we go. So this is the JPOG style, in case you didn't get that immediately. Acrocanthosaurus. This was made by Nanolascensis and uploaded to the workshop the other day, so again I will link this down below and the other two mods we're going to feature today if you want to download it for yourself. Now, not only does it replace the skin, I'll bring up the JPOG image so you can see what we're looking at. Not only does it have an amazing JPOG looking skin with those white patches on the face, we've got these kind of slightly gradiented but these sort of red stripes coming down from the back with this mottled dark red and sort of blood red. It kind of looks like claw marks where some of it's kind of scabbed over. And there has been a little bit of a remodel. I'm not sure how in-depth it is, but at the very least, I do think the skull looks different, but I can't clarify that. But the spine has obviously changed quite dramatically. Rather than the hump that the typical Acrocanthosaurus has, we have much more of a dominant spine looking thing. It looks really, really good. There are, of course, also a bunch of different skins. Some of them, like this one over here. So if we go to our next one, we've got this one, which is sort of a lighter, slightly green version. We've got this one, which was in the game by default. So they've taken even some of the default skins, and we've got the new model in there as well, which is pretty cool if you wanted a nice mix and match. And this one, which might be my favourite. Actually, that it's a very cool looking Acrocanthosaurus right there. Look at him. That's right, yeah. We've got the blur on the background, so you can't see what else is going on. I think that looks amazing. Now, I love the Acrocanthosaurus. He's my big chonky boy, my big colourful chonky boy, which is such a rare thing in Jurassic World Evolution that I really appreciated it. But I will say, having the mix of the two, and I do prefer this this sort of higher vertebrae kind of variant that we've got here. I think that's very cool. Very cool. Hello. So we've got our JPOG version of the Acrocanthosaurus. Now, you may have noticed in our extremely cramped little exhibit there, we also have some Spinosauruses wandering around. So we're going to check out another mod here. This is the Todd Spinosaurus, created by Harlequin Zigo, who is actually the same person who did the Dimetrodon mod that I showed you the other week. Okay, the other dinosaurs aren't really helping with this, are they? I promise we'll get a good look. There you go, we'll stop right there. So this is the Todd Spinosaurus. Now, Todd is a paleoartist with a fairly interesting little history, actually. But he's a very talented paleoartist, definitely one of the better known paleoartists out there. And he did a Spinosaurus that looks remarkably like this one right here. I will link that down below, the mod, I should say. I'm going to bring up an image of his Spinosaurus on the page right now. This was commissioned by, I don't know how you pronounce that, Jirut. I have no bloody idea. It sounds French. Anyways, so we got our Todd Spinosaurus that looks exactly like the skin from Todd Marshall's Spinosaurus design. I do believe this is just a reskin. It's not a remodel in any way, but there you go. Now, the Spinosaurus is already one of the best looking dinosaurs in the game, but in terms of sheer colour variation, this one really does mix things up quite a lot. These blues, yellows, whites, greens, it's all a smorgasbord. And if we hop between some of the others, you'll see we've got a white one over here. We've got, sorry, the white ones always bore me. I really like this one, this kind of dark purplish, very like unsaturated dark purple. And then this kind of, it's kind of like the Indominus Rex when it's got that opalescent blue. It's kind of the same, but it's kind of more like a teal colour bursting through on the face. I think that looks awesome. Over here we have a, this actually might be my favourite. I can't make my mind up. That's a cool looking Spinosaurus right there, right? I mean, it's like a dark grey / black with orange with white. That is a classic colour combination. Just the black and the orange together looks very, very cool. It looks very earthy but very dangerous at the same time. And this one over here, which is like a darker version of the primary one we got. So they're all just really good. It's a shame the Spinosaurus already looks so good, otherwise this would be even cooler. But, I mean, this one in particular, I think that is one of my favourite looking dinosaurs in the entire game. So, Todd Spinosaurus, based on Todd Marshall's paleo art. We have a JPOG Acrocanthosaurus, inspired by JPOG. And now we have to let them beat each other up, because it would be silly not to. we'll show you the third mod at the end. It's only a very small thing, but it needed including in the video. It would have been silly not to include it. Anyways, let's put on combat frequency to maximum. Don't want anyone to break out, just want them to wail on each other, basically. Who will win, then? It's essentially a royal rumble between 5 Acrocanthosaurus and 5 Spinosaurus. Now, the Spinos and the Acros shouldn't fight each other. They should only... well, they should only fight each other. They shouldn't fight... wait a minute. Spinos and Acros should fight each other, but not themselves, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I got there eventually. It's been a long day, folks. I've been without internet for like 2 days. It's amazing to have it back. I'm just overreacting. So we have here our, I think, default, the 2 skins I showed you for the Acrocanthosaurus and the... oh, I love the Acro attack. It's ages since I've seen that ram forward. Very cool, because he's a big chunky boy. Spino, of course, has a much more default style one. Yeah, there they are, all over the shop. Just keep an eye on this one for now. That is actually very cool. That ram attack, I love it. I never really paid attention to it in the past. What's going on over there? Got the green boys, the brown boys, and the big chunky boy has no interest at all. For if the Acro goes for the attack. I don't know what they're doing in the background. That's... wait. What are you doing, son? Just doesn't care. Just doesn't care. What is going on? This is mad. I know this happens quite a lot, but I don't think I've ever seen it happen so much where a dinosaur kind of bugs out on the fence. You see it quite a lot with tails. I don't know if I've ever seen it with an arm. And he doesn't care. He's just not moving. He's no desire to move. All my big brown boys battling each other. It's an odd sentence. Are you dead? Wait, are you dead? No, of course not. You're sleeping with your eyes open. Just like the members of Busted were in their song. Sleeping with the... wait, no, sleeping with the lights on. Never mind. Come on. Yeah, whoop, there it is. Wait, so can I... no, I don't. He's still over there! He's actually still over there! The Spino's never gonna move again. Look, and this is my point. His head went in the wall there. His head literally went through the wall. That's not a big deal, but the arm is. The arm is still going. It's still going. He swapped arms. Are we done? Oh, it's over. It lasted a good long while, though. Don't be sad that it's over. Be happy that it happened at all. Come on, do it for me. We're gonna have a kill! We're gonna have a kill! I sound like the most morbid person on the planet. That's pretty cool looking right there. And it is, I believe, yes it is, that is our brand new JPOG default Acrocanthosaurus. So, very cool. That's slow motion for this one, obviously. I can't remember what the Acros kill like. Is it the normal kill? It just has a new attack animation. It's been a long time. Spino's looking a little rough. A little bit wibbly wobbly. Acro sizing him up, takes a little mouthful of dirt, just a, like sneak stand attack kind of thing, but the Acro's going to do the same. Dives forward, bites it on the head, around the eye, which really does seem very, very painful. Spins it off to the side. Oh, we need to go this way. Spino tries to bite it, Acro dodges off to the side, sees the opportunity for the neck, dives forward, clamps its jaws around it, snaps them shut. One final attack to make sure. If you've ever wanted to be inside the throat of a Spinosaurus, now you can be. And the Spino is dead as a dodo. I think we're about to see another here, folks. The Acro is winning across the board, basically. Ooh! Ooh! That... You're just not interested, are you? He just wants to stand here and vibrate against the fence whenever he gets the opportunity. This Spino has a very weird fetish. That's 2 of them down right now. I think we're about to lose the 3rd. We are. What is that noise effect? I never heard that before. That's terrifying. It's like a super high-pitched scream. It's awful. Okay, we can safely say the Acrocanthosaurus won this. There's 5 of them left. There's actually only 1 Spinosaurus left. This one is technically alive, but it's kind of just lying down to die. It's given up on life entirely. I gave it food and water and it didn't get back up. It is literally going to lie there until it dies. So, as a reward for that final Spinosaurus, he's deserved this. I think they all deserve a treat. And that treat is, of course, humans. Humans are the treat. Humans are always the treat. So let's get rid of some of this path and let's get some kills with our brand new Acros and Spinos. You're not meant to kill each other. Don't kill him, okay? This is really what I'm looking for, though. This big boy. This is actually my favourite skin in the bunch. This or the other Spino. Oh, I don't know. This or the Spino. Oh, well, that chunk's gone for it already. There's just something about this that looks a little bit... I think the texture's... Whoop, there it is. The texture's probably a little bit rough and ready. Not in a bad way, but in terms of just the general how it's designed. Not in terms of the quality. To fit within Jurassic World Evolution, I think. But I will say it is one of the coolest looking dinosaurs knocking around. That other Spinosaurus as well is definitely up there in the list. What are you guys up to? Having fun? Dinosaur things? Oh, oh, oh. I actually love this kill animation, if it's the one I remember. It's just one where he whomps him on the ground. Yes! How amazing is that? Oh, it's so long since I've seen that. I want to see it with one of the new skins. There we go, there we go, there we go. Capture mode. Right, we need to see this in slow motion, in the shadow of the Innovation Center, or not, because the colour, the lighting is better over here. Slow motion, here we go. So this is not the default one, this is the slightly lighter, greener version. Not as nice as the default, I think we can say. Gives her a good old shake around. Lifts up and bomb. I love that. That is so good. And then swallows a whole. Because why not? Oh. Looking very pleased with himself right now. As you should be, my friend. As you should be. Right, let's nip over here. We've got a couple more. There's our default skin right there, actually. Oh, are you the lucky one? Nope, she's running. Oh, Lord, she's running. I'm very up to date on my memes, as you can tell. I just want to see this one take. This is our default skin. He deserves some love, you know? Either way, that looks awesome, doesn't it? It does change the Acro from a not very threatening dinosaur, because let's be honest, it's not. It's huge and chunky, and the colours are very, very bright. It's not the scariest dinosaur knocking around. Don't get me wrong, I loved it. I do. I love it from the bottom of my chunky loving heart. Chunky loving heart, but it's not the spookiest dinosaur in the world. Hi guys. This one definitely carries that danger factor a lot more. It's like that scene in The Lost World if the T-Rex was, you know, stomping on people and stuff. If the T-Rex just didn't care, it's not trying to murder anyone, it just happens to be having a little wander and people are dying nearby. Really, it just wants a nap. That's all it wants. It didn't mean to murder like 25 people along the way, but that's his life, I guess. Are you dead? Yeah, inventive tactics there, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Okay, well, that's probably nearly enough death and destruction. Oh, a little bit more death and destruction. Little bit more death and destruction. I think we can do one more, and then we'll show you the final mod, and we will be done, folks. We will be done. Why have you fallen over, is the real question. Why have you fallen over there? You weren't even moving. It's like a football. God, that's terrifying. The new Acro is much scarier. That is quite a spooky-looking dinosaur right there. Get out of the way, lads and lasses. A lad and lasses, he's done well for himself. Get out of the way for my benefit, never mind yours. Shake, 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 shake. This is the best bit. This is the best bit. Oh, in slow motion, it sounds even worse. It's brutal. Look at that. Very dramatic. Some weird FOV going on here. Beautiful. Right, the last thing I want to show you then is a mod by UNSC 200. This is only a very small thing. That's why I'm showing you at the end, but I had to. And you'll see why I had to. Requires path. Oh no. Okay, one sec. I can fix this. There we go. I'm a little worried that Spinosaurus is going to block it. It doesn't. It's a Sinoceratops! But big! Sinoceratops was already a very chunky dinosaur. That's why it is a top 5 dinosaur in the game. I think I haven't done my updated list, and honestly it might have changed a lot in the Face of Return to Jurassic Park. But this one right here basically takes the chunky Sinoceratops and just makes everything a little bit bigger. The crest is huge now, absolutely ginormous, and curves forward. The front nasal horn is humongous. Look at the size of that bad boy. What else has been made? The head is bigger in general. I believe the body is bigger in general. He's just a chunk monster now. Really is. I love him. He just looks like a mammoth. He doesn't really look like a dinosaur anymore. It just looks like a mutant thing. Although you do get some crests on ceratopsids that look remarkably like this in terms of design. So it's not that unlikely. Anyways, it's a Sinoceratops. I had to show it off because it's a Sinoceratops. It's one of my all-time favourite dinosaurs. Oh, there you go. And everyone got a kill, which is nice. There he is, just running off to live his chunky life. So, that is the giant Sinoceratops. I will link all 3 of these mods in the description down below. Do let me know which of the new dinosaurs is your favourite and why is it the Sinoceratops. I'll see you lovely folks in the next video. Again, apologies for the lack of content the last few days. Like I said, I just lost internet. Oddly enough, it's hard to upload content when you don't have internet. So, thankfully, everything seems to be okay now. It's been online for a solid 2 hours or so, which, believe me, is a record for the last 2 days. And, yeah, thanks for joining me. Remember to hit that like button. I'll see you folks next time. Cheers much love as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.